Violet level, lesson 23. Instead. Instead is similar to or. It describes a substitution or an alternative situation. Instead is often followed by the preposition of. Candy tastes good, but it isn't good for you to eat too much. Instead, consider eating fruit if you want something that's sweet. Newspapers aren't as popular as they used to be. Instead, many people are going online for their news. Instead of entering a career as a stockbroker, he decided to become a professional skateboarder. He should have gone to sleep. He stayed awake all night instead. Ron was supposed to leave at 5 o'clock. Instead, he has to stay in the office and finish some paperwork. Violet level, lesson 24. Meanwhile. The word meanwhile is a conjunctive adverb that joins two clauses together. It's similar to as and while. It's useful in describing two things happening at the same time. 1. He's cleaning the house. Meanwhile, his wife is away at work. 2. Kimlin is studying engineering. Meanwhile, her friend Hong is in the United States studying English. 3. Sue is vacationing in Hawaii. Meanwhile, her coworkers in Chicago are hard at work inside their offices. 4. The beekeeper checks his hives to see how his bees are doing. Meanwhile, the bees continue to do their work. 5. A high school band marches in a parade. Meanwhile, the truck behind them entertains the crowd with a flamethrower. 6. Hanging clothes outside to dry saves me money on electricity. Meanwhile, the environmental benefits of not using electricity for such a simple task should be obvious. 7. The tomatoes in the front yard are almost ripe. Meanwhile, the tomatoes in the backyard aren't even close to being ripe.